very beautifully played. And had your own autograph of interpretation. It was very nice. I was expecting you were going to repeat the part with the climax. Yeah, so you do want to repeat the second page, right? Or is it the third page? It's the third page, right? The third page that has the A major section, right?
Oh.
Yeah, you do want to repeat that. Yeah, because he repeats it, and it's very pertinent that you want that repeat. But that was okay, because I realized that you went to the third page or fourth page, whatever, how many pages this has. No, very good. Just a couple of little tiny things, because your rubato is very nice. You have a natural, flexibility of tempo, which is very tasteful, where most people don't. And but one place that could be a couple of places that could be maybe two places that could be freer in terms of letting it go would be the arpeggio, what would be the improvised part. In effect, when you did this the first time, in this section where you go, right? Here's where you really have to let it go. See? You can't really go. You really have to let it go. And that is actually a variant of this. Is that a variant of what you just said? Yeah, it's sort of like, right. Now, so what we want to do there is, because that's your classic arpeggio that you work on. That's why we do arpeggios, right? Because we have to take them out of technique and into there. So let me see you do a little bit of blocking on that E major arpeggio. It's how many octaves you're doing? 3. 3 octaves, am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's do this. So we do this, and you lengthen that finger, your thumb tucks under. It's the third one, and finally it's, right, that's how I practice it. So you want to get that into your fingers. So thumb, 2, 3, under thumb, block 2, 3, under thumb, block 2, 3, and then da da ba ya da do dee da. Try that. Stretch under. One more time. Yeah, so once you make this, then you make believe you release 2 and you go, right? You just simulate exactly what's there. And that would be like how you would do it, so you don't undo what you already know. So you do this, right? The first time, thumb, second time, third time, this time I go. See, I didn't change anything much. Try that. Under, 2, 3, block. Under, 2, 3, let go of 2. Da ba ya dee do dee. Good. Now I want you to kind of let that go into triple A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, da ba ya da do dee da. Try it again. Right. You know what the problem sometimes is, again, the elbow jerks out so far that you get unaligned for where your thumb's going. So say to yourself, the motivating shift is through the thumb and slightly angling off the finger before the thumb, which is the longer 3, and the diagonal. Feel the diagonal against the keyboard. Try that again. Okay, here's the thing, don't anticipate. It's very easy to anticipate that thumb coming under and then you overjump it. So say, think slower through it, but play fast. 2 things happen. You think slower, but you're playing fast. That means you're very relaxed. So you're thinking, I'm so relaxed, and just whip it off, have that thumb coming under. Very, very calm and collected. Try that. Got it. Now that's what you want. Now what happens to the left hand? Show me the fundamental bass and the afterbeat chords. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm just trying to think. I'm going to do this slow for a minute, see how I'm playing the chords. Okay, there's a crescendo. Triple A. In a way, that left hand is building. It is building. So normally I'd say lighter on the third beat, but you know what? It's building to this, right? So kind of feel your way propelling, but space your chords in the left hand so they don't sound like they're metronomic chords. Because we know in Chopin you're never like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? Okay, now think of that way, but let the right hand be the leader hand this time. Oh, try that same place. So triple. Catch that right. Good. And then continue. Of course, you have to continue because that's the hard thing is to continue to the next measure, right? With the ornament. Da 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 do di da. Another thing that will help it is if you don't play so hard on the first note. Because arpeggios, we always start a little under and we roll into forward, right? Like we go. Right, we don't go. Right, we don't do that. Right? We go under and deeper. And that's what's happening there. Under and deeper. Under and diddly doodly da 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 doody dum. Right, and you know where you're really aiming for? Your point of arrival is measure 22. So you don't want to get hung up on that little 16th note and like go, uh-oh, where do I go now?